Alright, so what's going on in Trade League? Guess we come back to this now. What we got going on here? Level 21 Fire Trap. Literally the exact same build I was just playing. Just built for softcore instead of hardcore. Didn't get a 6-link Searing Touch. Portal Gem, no Ashes of the Stars. Probably what I do. Farm Ashes of the Stars, sell an Ashes of the Stars, and then I can make my other build. Definitely not needed. Amulet's actually pretty awful. What's this belt? What is? Oh my god! I leveled to 100 on this character. You have an Awakened Control Destruction, Awakened Ellie Focus, level 4 in Power. My Fire Trap damage is like 4 times what I had in Hardcore, but I definitely don't have the survivability because the tree is a bit different. On this one, I'm getting the 3rd curse from Cosby's Will. This is also giving me a ton of evasion, and then evasion stacked with grace, and this armor and evasion mastery giving me evasion as extra armor. This is giving me a solid chunk of armor. And it's pretty significant. And yeah. Back to sitting in my hideout trading stuff. Fun stuff. So I guess what's things looking like here? What's currency looking like? 180 for an Exalt. Awakened Orbs like 1.5. Or of Dominance 360. Farming Maven's easy, honestly. Okay. Fragments, what do we got here? Flawless Breachstones are worth a pretty penny. Pure Chayulas are still holding their own. Aircath Emblems. Aphonex. Nobody wants to do Shaper. Obvious, like, big surprise there. Breachstones are actually, like, pretty solid. Look at this. I can buy sets of these and run Shaper and make profit off of just selling these. That's nuts. It's actually insane. That's how much no one wants to do that fight. It's so boring. I mean, lack rooms are only 40 chaos. That could be fun. Gifts of the Goddess is chunk of currency, div cards, all the same. Mirror cards, headhunter cards, artifacts, Astragallier up to 2 chaos each. That's an easy way to make a lot of currency. Oils, 40 chaos for gold. Foreboding incubators are worth more than geomancers at the moment. That's crazy. Prismatic catalysts are 6 chaos each. Turtles are only 3. What? Prismatic catalysts? Okay, that's interesting. Not hard to farm. Big money off of the tailoring orbs. Rating lenses. There's potential for heist stuff. I don't know what I have. So, Mage Blood, Headhunter, Ashes of the Stars still 43x. So I guess I could just go back to I've been farming on Abyss for like the last month, so I don't want to farm Abyss. I'm fine farming bosses. So let's think. I don't have unmakings probably. I probably sold everything. I sold everything. Alright, so we need unmaking orbs. We need to switch this up. Start farming some metamorphs probably. Metamorphs and harvest and expedition. That's the plan. So it's gonna take me a while to get this reset up. So today is probably just gonna be a reclaiming the state of Trade League. Because it's literally like pump everything to 100. I don't have anything left to show for it. Yeah, I gotta farm. Farm, make some money today. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I mentioned earlier that I wanted to farm metamorphs, and I decided that I'm going to farm deliriums as well, rather than doing harvest and expedition, because it's kind of over here as well. Grab some metamorph stuff, and I've been trying to farm these Eldritch Altars with Wrath of the Cosmos because I'm jumping back into Trade League. I've got like stupid damage. Like, I don't care. Like, we're gonna slap anything and everything on there. We're gonna try and get as much stuff as possible. So that's what I've been doing. Got Eldritch Gaze, got Wrath of the Cosmos. Like, the big reason for doing that was getting map currency, getting Unmaking Orbs, allowing me to like rework my tree, dropping all the incursion stuff so I could get over here for the delirium nodes and metamorph stuff. And there are still things, like I had all these +1 metamorphs, but I recently switched that for Trial of Glory. It'll tell you if there's an improved offering in the trial. So if I see one of these and it's like Gift of the Goddess, I can go grab that because that's easy, like almost half an X for one of those. So yeah, this is how my Atlas passive tree is currently looking. Ready to map this one, spawn with it. Wait a minute, this build is literally the exact same as the one I was just playing. I had to, for some reason, I had increased duration with inspiration in here, and I dropped inspiration from this for an empower, so I couldn't do what I did in the hardcore build by lowering the cost of the clarity. I still dropped the mana flask, but we maximized the clarity wherever it's at. It's level 21 clarity. And I purchased a new ring that has mana regeneration rate, and I put minus mana cost of skills on it so that I didn't need inspiration here. I could put advanced traps in and be throwing those with better uptime, though this build doesn't rely on the flamethrower traps to deal damage like the hardcore one did. I had 15 all res here that I removed. I seem to be fine without that. So if I get cursed, too bad. Fire res is kind of yikes. I took that point out and I put it into the traps cannot be damaged because I fought the Glacier boss. And Glacier boss lots of issues because it just kept jumping around and destroying traps. The next thing I've been trying to focus on is I want to use my Sentinels. I want to get as much stuff as I can out of these really quick. Trying to farm Recombinators because Recombinators can also be sold. They're 5 to 10 chaos each, depending on which type they are. So if I'm doing Deliriums, I'm doing Metamorphs, and I'm clicking some Shrines along the way, I should be in and out of maps pretty quickly. That's a decent... And look, when I see these, the only thing that really scares me is the minus cold and lightning res because it's so much. But I'm looking for map currency items and Eldritch currency items. So yeah, what does this do to me? Yeah, I have to keep endurance charges up now to maintain cold and lightning res. But it's about the same as a minus max map, and I've been running those too because I can now. It's great. Something about playing in trade still feels bad. I did drop a old iron point earlier. I'm just like, oh, if I was in SSF, it's like, okay, now I have 2 of these, I think, and we can possibly like build something crazy around them. But in trade, it's like, oh, that's 7 chaos. Cool. It like everything just lacks the excitement of it dropping in Trade League after a point. And rip, there I died. So that's rip to the Delirium. That's pretty much what I've been doing all night. Just smashing maps. I've done probably like 60 maps or so. There's Armorsmith's Delirium Orb. It's kind of what I'm looking for. That one will be about 11 chaos plus whatever else I get from it. Maybe I'll get some cluster jewels or something worth selling. Farmed 3 of the Eater of Worlds today as well, and yeah, so much of this currency. And so map currency, like, I don't care. Like, I normally would read this like, oh, that's physics extra, don't take it. No, I see map currency we take it. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, Ash of the Stars is still ridiculously expensive in trade, which kind of sucks, but also I don't know if I need that for the chieftain build or not. I don't know, I haven't pulled up the POB on that again yet. I did find out that the jewel for it, when I last looked a few days ago, it was 8x. And there's only 4 of them online right now. The cheapest one is 18x. And somebody did make a video on the build, so that's why I was eager to like get in here and get it. I don't know if that's blown up or if it's just the fact that it's the time of day where trades are slow and everything's more expensive. Hopefully that doesn't stay there, because I thought I had already farmed enough to buy that. And then we'd start working on the chieftain, but maybe not, because it's gonna cost more. Maybe it'll cost more. It's kind of required for build. Here we go. Easy map boss. We got a metamorph. Get catalysts. Oh, and consecrator. Lovely. I don't have any reduction to healing. I really could use my other currency and get that. Alright, so here's the stuff I got in today. I got 45 stacked decks. I think I had 2 armor recombinators, and these are 10 chaos each. Still selling bases, and I did clean out my June missions. I like dumped every single veiled item in that tab, and I've sold a lot of them. Yeah, I wasn't eager to come back and trade lots of stuff. The veiled items are still sought after. Only rings with prefixes, apparently. Somebody, like, it's crazy when you do something like this. Somebody will come through and they're like, I want to buy all of your one-handed weapons. Maybe because he doesn't know that the very specific thing he's looking for is on, like, that fled weapon or a vegan weapon. You get hits, and there's like, I want all of your one-handed weapons specifically. Like, okay, here, take them all. Easily get a lot of currency out of that. You're gonna be running them in Trade League, and you got the space. Like, this is like easy currency. The bases, these are all came from Abyssal Depths, so I'm getting like item level 87, 88 gear in here. ES gear sold, regardless of the rolls. Your Sork gloves, Sork boots, Hubris circlets, those sell instantly. 4 chaos, so better rolled ones can sell better. I sold Profane Wands, I sold Prophecy Wands, I sold Sandbar Scepter, just because it's high item level. This was getting pretty saturated early in the league, but now there's probably not as many people selling bases for things. I'm pretty content to farm Delirium Orbs. I've farmed a bunch. I farmed almost a full Simulacrum already. Delirium Orbs are worth a pretty penny. Diviners are... Forebodings are good. I got a lot of good ones today, actually. And then these amorphous Delirium Orbs, I probably just run myself, honestly, because I'd probably get more than 11 chaos out of that. But as I was doing some more thinking, I mean, of course, there's scarabs and things, but I discovered invitations. Like, I can sell these screaming invitations, or I could run them for the chance at the Ash of the Stars. I could just sell them. I farmed 3 today already. I ran the first one. I got a pair of boots. Didn't end up being worth anything. Selling them is easier than respecking my Atlas passive tree to try and get the most out of them. But running them definitely has more upside because you can get the jewels. And when playing in trade, the jewels have extreme value. It's not just about Ashes of the Stars, which seems to be kind of what the price point is fixated on. Having the chance for the Ashes of the Stars. So I could sell those. That's an easy 2.5x. But if you're jumping into Trade League late and you're looking to make money, it's in the fossils. So your basic fossils that just drop from everything now aren't worth a thing. But like your mid-tier fossils, prismatic fossils, 6 chaos, Like, you go through any red or blue region and delve, you break walls. Like, you get 3 or 5 of these, like, from, like, behind one wall. Easy, 30 chaos for that. But not just the fossils, the resonators. Prime resonator, 2 chaos. Resonators drop all over the place. So I can't really show you here. I also watch characters, like, I don't even have Nico in here. But when you're doing delve, the big way to make money doing delve, I mean, of course, there you can go down, you can go deep. There's like crazy stuff down there. But an alternative way is to just sideways delve at high level 83, which is, it keeps things pretty safe, and you don't got to worry about as much stuff. And you can farm Azurite without needing to upgrade anything. T2 Azurite node. I want to see how much this gives me. Yeah, okay. I don't know how this character is put together at the moment. Just know that it's a lot easier to play. I don't gotta aim. Oh, and seismic traps. Oh yeah. This build is really cool. Alright, so how much did I get here? Okay, 873 Azurite. 873 Azurite. 2, almost 3 Prime Chaotic Resonators. So, from running this node, I can take the Azurite. If I don't need it to upgrade anything else, because I'm going sideways, not going down. You purchase the resonators, and the resonators sell in for 2 chaos each, means that this T2 Azurite node is worth 6 chaos just to run it. That's insane. Like, you're just like mindlessly delving, and then at the end of it, you turn all this Azurite in and you sell all the resonators. Heck, this is an SSF. I had 80 of those just that I had. But yeah, prismatic fossils. I got 49 of them in SSF. That's 2x worth of fossils. Like, the resonator value is insane, as well as the mid-tier fossils. If I was trying to min-max, like, getting currency, that's what I would do. But I'd rather work on, like, just spam farm these. Well, I mean, spam farming the bosses is just like a lot of easy currency there too. Plus, I'm using up my sentinels. I'm getting boss drops. I'm spotting Eater of Worlds. There's a lot of other things I'm doing there too. 105 Grand Elder Eagers today. Those are 3 chaos each. Almost 2x in those. Probably need to use them on my gear myself and try and get something better, but the strat for like Wrath of the Cosmos with Eldritch Gaze, it works. You'll get lots of Eldritch currency, and it upgrades them into grands. It's fantastic. Essences seem pretty worthless unless you're trying to get the upgraded ones. Honestly, I don't know that I'd pick these up unless you're planning on using them yourself. Yeah, but this, like, every single delirium orb, like, that's easy. Like, that's an instant 20 chaos if I wanted it. Just from this dropping off of my delirium. And I've gotten a bunch today. Not all of these came from today, but a bunch did. I don't think I have enough to buy my jewel. I need a Sublime Vision with golden lightning damage taken as fire while affected by purity of fire. That's what I need. 20x is a little yikes. So that will come tomorrow. That's all I've got for today. It's still crazy to me. Like, I expected to be pushing the 100 today. Really crazy way that ended. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by becoming a member. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.